What's good, y'all? It's your boy Cody Got Five back with Only For Us TV here, and I got another exclusive for y'all tonight. Now, as y'all already know, Hassan Campbell is back, and he's back on a rampage right now. He's going in on everybody, and I'm just giving you guys the clips of what he's saying. You know what I mean? I'm just rehashing what he's saying, and I'm just going to give you what he says by playback, you dig? But basically right now, this part I want to get off to you guys, all right? He's going off on Maino in this part, right? He's basically saying Maino's talking all this shit about Troy Ave and the beef and all of this, but he should really be talking about how his bitch got shot that night, you dig? And he didn't retaliate. He's saying, how you talking all this big stuff and all that, but your bitch got shot and you're not saying nothing about that. You're not doing nothing about that, you dig? You was basically running out the club with your shoes off, you know? So he's really going in right now. He's really going in. He was saying that Maino is too old to be talking about the chain. He's talking about the chain for a whole 27 minutes, like I told you guys, like about the fake chain and shit like that. He's talking about that for a whole 27 minutes. And then the crazy thing is, they saying that the fake chain, Maino's got pictures with the shit, doing videos with the shit too. And then Maino saying that it's not fake and all of that, but I don't know. What do you guys think? But he's really going in on Maino, yo. Like, I can't, he's preaching another sermon. Like, this guy is really going in. But he makes a good point. He makes very good points in this video. Like, it's 2 hours long, but through the whole thing, he makes, like, headshot points. Also, he didn't just go in on Maino the whole time. He gave him his props. He said that he was right about how is Troy Ave going to say that Maino's a failed rapper. Hassan Campbell said that himself, he ain't playing no Troy Ave in his car. He never played none of Troy Ave music. That Troy Ave's got some nerve talking that shit. Also, he brings up the jury again. He says that Maino got some nerve talking about fake jury and people getting robbed for their jury because the people, his friends, some of his friends that he takes pictures with, some of his friends that he's cool with got robbed for their shit, and a lot of their shit is fake and all of that. That he should be the last one talking about that. But I'm not gonna talk all night here. I'm gonna play the clip for y'all. Like, comment, and subscribe. We're gonna run it up. You heard?
Like you do. Nigga, if the nigga hit your girl, ain't nothing to talk about. What are you talking about the chain? Nigga hit your bitch. What are you talking about? The nigga hit your bitch. What are you talking about? Nigga, you shoot my girl, it's on. If you shoot my girl, it's on. You shoot a chick that's with me and she celebrate, nigga, it's on. What are you talking about? I'm sorry, I can't co-sign this video. I can't co-sign this.
Stupid for you to try to make yourself believe or make anybody else believe that you this nigga that you're not. Come on, man. We all too old to be beefing on the internet, my nigga. We all too grown for that. Right? This ain't that. This is not that. You not that. So this is not that. And I don't take nothing away from your manhood.
Maino, you can't tell him he not that once your chick got hit. You can't tell him he not that when your chick got hit. You can't tell him that. When you ran out of the club and left your sneakers in there, you cannot tell him that. He's in violation. When the nigga violate, he get violated. Troy Ave is in violation. Point blank period. Once your shorty got hit, he's in violation. Because the message that you're sending as a man, that if anybody clap your girl, if your girl is out with you and she gets shot, you ain't willing to retaliate for her. Let's stop. Because the reason why I'm responding to what you're saying is because of what you're saying. Now, if you would have stuck to the most important part of this video, then I wouldn't even have to respond to this stupid shit that you saying out of your mouth. You're talking like you G'd up, but here's the reality with all the gangsters looking. I'm not going to be like all other websites talking about Rod Diggs and what you didn't do to him or you did do to him. That ain't got nothing to do with this. I'm going to stick to what you talking about. This nigga bragging about hitting your bitch, and you did nothing. You telling him he's not even worthy of being beef. So you telling me if a nigga clap your bitch, That ain't beef worthy? You ain't sounding right, homie. You ain't sounding right. It is what it is. You ain't sounding right. You trying to sound like you want some fly shit and call a little nigga a bum, but in all actuality, that nigga got hit one of your ex-shorties that was your shorty, and any girl that looks at you after that situation, after that night, can't trust you to protect them or to retaliate after it's on. They can't trust you to retaliate after it's on. When you sit up there talking about a chain, unless
you holding yourself down, you defend yourself, it's all cool. You on your hustle, I always like your hustle, have nothing against you. But right is right, wrong is wrong, right? We're not gonna continue to go back and forth about what my opinion is, right? My opinion is a fact. You niggas came in with the energy, it didn't go right the way you wanted to go, and that's that, right? I'm not saying you wrong for having the energy. I'm saying just what it is. So if you came in with the energy, stand on the energy. Your reasons for telling, your reasons for getting on the stand is because what? It's for two reasons. One, you wanted to get out of that situation with the guns that you was caught with, right? So that was your inspiration and your motivation for getting on the stand. Also, what a lot of people don't know is that in order for you to win that lawsuit that you got in, you got to be a victim. Oh, we know about all that. Yeah, anything we know about that. We know about that too. We know about that. We know about that. You have this. You trying to pursue a lawsuit. So that in order to win the lawsuit, you can't be you can't be a perp. You gotta prove that you was a victim, right? And you worked out a deal with the DA, right? To get, I don't know, he recommended what, 1 year when you was facing way more than that or whatever, those guns that you had. That's the reason why you told. Is because the truth of the matter is you could have not got on the stand.
Now we talking. Taxstone is facing the rest of his life in jail. And I hope that the judge is lenient on Taxstone, because any one of us on this internet could be in a situation. Niggas making videos about each other. You making videos about a rapper. The only thing I say is, wherever you see me at, I'm going to stand on what I stand on. Wherever you see me at, I'm going to stand on where I stand on. And I don't move with 1,000 niggas. I move by myself because I'm confident in myself. It is what it is. Win or lose, I'm confident in myself. But Troy Ave testified. We already know that. He doesn't care. We can't make him care. And some of you, some of the audience, some of the fans, y'all don't care neither. Y'all agree with him. Breaking the code of the street. If you living and you playing in those streets, you got to abide by those street rules. He wasn't a civilian when that happened. He decided to be a civilian when it was time to go to court. And when it's time for him to get out of court, he back to being a gangster all over the internet again. That's disgusting.
And whatever was meant to happen was going to happen, right? I'm not here to condemn you for all that. I'm not running around saying, yo, this nigga's a rat, fuck this nigga. I've never said none of these things about you, brother. I'm just telling you what you're not. You're obviously not a rich nigga that wears real jewelry. Case in point. You need to explain why we got all these pictures of you in this same chain, right? And I'm going to keep bringing up the chain because this is just unbelievable that you sitting there talking about money and jewelry. You sitting there talking about, oh, my diamonds, my gold is more than this and that. And you're talking about, oh, failed rappers. And something is really wrong with you when you continuously make these claims, this failed rappers, as if you've been on the charts for 10 years.
Maino, I gotta agree with you there. How is Troy Ave gonna call Maino a failed rapper when Troy Ave ain't, yo, I'm sorry. None of Troy Ave songs is in my playlist. I'm sorry. None of them.
And what moral high ground are you standing on? Like, where are you? Like, you lit? Like, you some greatest rapper? Like, you calling other niggas failed rappers, brother? Like, and that is a sign of like delusion, right? And I want to tell, because a lot of these people egg him on, and they shouldn't, because what we need to be doing is trying to get this man some help, because there's something wrong with him, obviously. Because like I said, any nigga that's getting up every fucking day and putting this on and going in front of niggas and acting like they the realest nigga in the world, something wrong with him. Something is wrong with him. You got the audacity.
Man, know what I'm gonna say in Troy Ave's defense, half the niggas that you hanging out with got fake jewelry on. I'm not gonna call out one of the niggas. I'm not gonna do it, because one of the niggas that's with you on a regular, I mean, your niggas fuck with my niggas. But the reality of it is, some of the niggas, the rappers that's around you, they got robbed for their jewelry and they shit was fake too. And you hanging with them niggas and you in pictures with them. I ain't calling no names. I ain't saying no names. I ain't dissing nobody. I'll just leave it. Some of the niggas that you rapping with, and I ain't talking about just one. Some of the niggas that you rapping with got robbed of their jewelry, a few of them niggas, and they shit was fake. So as far as you talking about Troy Ave, some of the niggas that you hang with, you take pictures with, they jewelry is fake too, and they got robbed for their shit, and it's been proven to be fake. So it is what it is. I'm from the streets. I'm gonna leave that where it's at, because we got mutual friends that's friends with those friends. I ain't putting niggas on blast. I'm just saying, you can't call him out when you hanging out with niggas that got fake jewelry on. It is what it is.
See, the nerve to speak on who? On me? What you gonna say? Oh, you old nigga, this and that, all that. What you ran out your shit with? Oh, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? You're a liar. You can't beat me with lies. Not as long as I got this, because you can't even. What's the excuse? Because you said you was rich then. You said you made all this money off drugs then, and this is what you was wearing.
It was a white Christmas every year.
Yeah, right. But you was wearing that. You was wearing that, man. I don't want to do this, man. This is. I've not done some shit like this in so long that it's crazy, and I think a lot of times when